All right. All right, that's what we've got now. Uh, Man, today I'm tired, so probably not gonna be a very long stream. And we're just gonna fix some stuff. Alright, this is the dreaded part over here. I have no idea what to put here, but I know that it needs something. Try this. No, not this. No, this is not working. It's not working. Alright. I just thought of something. Maybe we need... I'm thinking of something that kind of, like a sound that opens up. Drum, and then like stuff trickling down from above, like what the economy is supposed to do. Let's do like a filter thing. So yeah, let's take that bass. And I should really make some more bass jam. Last time I did a bass jam was like a year ago. Well, let's give us a read. That'd be a more of a cinematic bass. Try a band pan. I feel like there's not enough movement. Okay, I don't think it's a good choice. One thing that we can try is to do. I remember I did this before, which is to take one of the wave table, and then here I have to do a kind of band reject. And we need distortion and a home filter or flanger. Remember to control. Oh shit, yeah, I should do that. Alright, I just saved. Thanks for reminding me, man. Yeah, and then we need some. Maybe diode sounds better. And also, I feel like maybe we can have some more width. Do we have the filter before or after? Or, okay, you know what? I feel like the res might be too much. It's just like this sound has like a weird quality to it that I It's a bit too bright. Oh, maybe it's due to the fact that it has the fundamental. Because when you have the fundamental, what happens is that the fundamental gets distorted a lot more than the other partials. And in the end, you have a flat sound that doesn't really change much. And it has to have a compressor and a reverb. And also, I feel like the reverb should go before the compressor. That sounds a bit better. Yeah, all this work for a bass that's probably only gonna be used once in the entire drop. So much lag. the sound more interesting. And it's still fucking loud. Something has to be layered on top of that ground. There's a very specific frequency I want to boost. Now the drums need a bit of sauce. There's gonna be something here. So I'll add a fade in just a sec. But I need the drop. I mean, I need the drum thing, the snare. Man, this is a sampler that has nothing in it. It uses one of the mixer slots. I even have effects. It's an empty thing. Alright, so I need alright, so I want to layer that snare with another snare. There's a snare around here. Oh yeah, that one. Why does it have reverb? So, and it's gonna stretch this. Yeah, like that. It has, okay, probably not with this mode. So bad. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it has like a lot of artifact, because we're gonna Yeah, we're gonna pitch the sound up. We're gonna give it some reverb. Or maybe with a lot of attack. Okay, yeah, that kind of sound. Let's layer that sound on top of this sound. And slightly make it a bit earlier. So let it like pre-shift it. Make it even long. And we also need another sound. Just clone this thing. We need another sound that like goes up right before that snare. So we need a sound that goes like right before that thing. So we need a perk, I guess. All right, let's use that. Damn, this sound is long. We need this sound to go like up. Yeah, trust me, it'll make sense. Makes sense. Actually, I'm not totally sure about what I'm doing, but I hope it'll make sense. You know what? We need place. Yeah, we have to do that. And we need, so this is what we need. We need a filter with a limiter with like 10 million reverb. We probably also need some kind of hyper chorus. Alright, that kind of sound. And we need the filter to be bandpass. Times 2. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm less and less certain about this. Okay, I have no idea what this is gonna sound. But I feel like we need that kind of sound that kind of fades in right before this crazy stuff. Okay, it doesn't sound perfect. It kind of sounds thin, but I feel like there's a way to fix it. First off, I have to hook this up to drop, get sidechain. And we need some kind of like fizzling sound. I think we have one of these in the project. Okay, it's probably not the best sound. I need some kind of like disintegrate. See if we can flash. Or we can actually, you know what? We can make that sound here. So, all right, yeah, we can make a similar. All you have to do is go to Serum Effects and add the chorus with like maximum feedback. And I guess, yeah, very high rate. Cat has this like disintegrating sound. I guess this sound kind of fades out too. What if we had it to like, yeah. I'm just throwing stuff on the wall. Because this part is also one of the parts that has been giving me like a ton of trouble. Now, how do you modulate this? I can't find the parameter. No, this is not it. Wait, how do you modulate these? The only way I can think of is these macros. But what if you like run out of macros? And this sound, if you then let's just use sound equalizer because and you give it to reverb. Yeah, I have no idea what this is gonna sound like. Oh man, there's so much stuff. Oh no. We got one of these things happening. And it does the automation for the entire song. Oh man, this is so annoying. Yeah, it's too quiet. Oh yeah, the reason why it's so like quiet is because I got the fader thing. And I kind of want it to like cut out. Oh shit, I don't want to displace things. Wait, where's my growl? I had a growl here. I had a growl. Oh shit. This thing. Alright, let's listen to the entire drop. Okay. Not exactly fully satisfied, but this song has been. I need to finish this song. Like ASAP. I was supposed to finish this song like a month ago. And also, I just realized that a lot of times you can use swooshes, like whooshes, in in drops. But I feel like for this drop, like there's so much stuff going on. that you can't even hear the swoosh, the whoosh. Okay, and here we need a kind of a more of how can I explain it? But we need some kind of sound that is kind of dissonant, inharmonic sound. Something akin to this. Why not just sound? Put it here and change the note. Different notes sound very different. I want to make this sound more beefy, but I don't know how. Well, one way is to make it louder. But then it's too loud. This part, I don't even want to think about this part. Okay. what we can do is that we can just boost this shit. So we need a high-end sound that sounds like a splash cymbal, but is more complicated than the splash cymbal. Crash. You know what? These sounds don't really work. But there's one type of sound might work. Like, I wonder if you took this sound, you pitch it up, I guess like let's use yeah, that kind of sound. Yeah, it's too noisy. It's too noisy. It needs something, and it needs like let me see if there's a water. No, there are no water fountains. But these are too like white noisy. Ooh, a tambourine. That could work. A bit of reverb, and for that we need some delay. Delay, keep the pitch. Feedback. I guess we can use. Oh shit. Yeah, just like something that makes it a bit more interesting. Actually, you know what? I don't even think you can, which is why I need to serial delay. And it has to. And maybe let's have some like peaks. All right, this might sound nasty, but as you add more and more of them, then you add some limiter. All right, I wonder if this is gonna make this sound more interesting. And all right, no, it's too noisy. Too noisy. Maybe no diffusion. shit. My FL Studio is lagging. Yeah, I said I was gonna destroy my PC. Actually doing it. How can I make it not lag? Wait, did I switch on? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Man, what else can I do? Yeah, we should probably close this doc. Your project is huge, man. No wonder it's lagging. Yeah, it is. Oh, you know what? I'll probably play the whole thing, from start to, I guess, about here. Wait, hold on a sec. Yeah, that's what I have. The progress, there's not much progress. I'm gonna be honest, there's not much progress. I've done this. Like, this is the only thing I did today. Like, just this thing. That's like the only thing I did. Sounds sick. Hey, thanks. Thank you so much. How long is the entire song gonna be? It's gonna be not much longer than this. So here's the end of the drop, which is like bar 130, 116. No. It's gonna be like a 3 minute song maximum. In fact, 3 minutes. That's longer than what I usually do. My songs are usually between 2 and 3 minutes. Um, 'Cause I'm remixing EU5 song, and his song, the original song, is like, wait, this starts at 7:47. It's like 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes long. The original song. So my remix is less than half the length of the original. 6 minutes would send Tennant into the hospital. Yeah, that's straight into the ER, man. Probably not, like, gonna need to be intubated. Um, if I have to do a 6 minute song, yeah, uh, this thing I can't actually, like the entire song has no copy pasted section. Every single thing is like it's in composition we call it through composed. The through composed means that it's composed like there's new material from start to finish, and the entire song has like no copy pasted sections, no repeating sections, which is probably not a good idea. Um, this is probably going to be one of the last songs that I'll do that has no copy pasted sections. So it's like, yeah, that because it's first of all for the listener, there's not much to latch onto, and for me, the producer, like I need to do something new at every single new section, which is a pain in the ass. But yeah, today I just want to like put something here. Like I wrote myself a little note here that says there's stuff missing. Uh, so yeah, just like this little beat. I need something. So what do I need here? I tried a bunch of things, but none of them worked. Uh, let's try a very deep bass. Actually, you know what? Let's fish among the sections and see if we can find a bass. Yeah, let's try this. Uh, First of all, the automation. Uh, Yesterday, one of the viewers called Redstone something gave me a tip where I changed the pitch of the basses. Well, instead of everything playing E, which is the home key, I have a bunch of different basses, each playing different notes, and it works. So maybe let's try the same thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's try that. Uh, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. What if we tried this with a different configuration? Did that work? No, I don't think so. Because we had a very dry bass. And then suddenly we go to like this very wet, or this very, very crunchy. Yeah, I don't think they go together. But I think the DE notes uh, movement is something that we can use. Whoa, that's crazy. Hey, Night City Love. I'm trying to make something that works in bar 98, 97. Let's make, all right, let's do single curve. Now it's too weird, it's too random. Or what if we did this? No. Nope. Nothing's working. Let me just listen to this part again. I need to listen from here. This is hard. This is hard. I'm jamming over here. That's so cool. I'm glad that you're trying. Uh, there's still a lot of things that are not working, right? And at some point, you have to like. So I'm at a point where I am not. I'm never satisfied with the song that I'm making. I want it to be the best song in the world. But the reality is, it's not going to be the best song in the world. But I want it to be like fucking perfect. And I have this idea of what the song should sound like in my mind. Like this vague idea. It's not like a super specific idea. But like I have this like idealized version of a fucking epic cinematic glorious dubstep track. And as I'm making it, I realize that I don't have the skills to transfer my idea, like actually physically manifest my idea. That there's a gap between the idealized version of the song and the actual song, which means that I just keep tweaking stuff. But at some point, I have to be like, all right, you've done it. Um, it's not going to be perfect, but you should probably stop making this song. And you should probably just release it and improve next time. Because like I'm always trying to be I'm always trying to be like fucking like what I'm trying to make stuff way that's better than I what that all right. I can't even talk today. I'm trying to always go way beyond my current capabilities, which is why this song has taken me 120 hours probably. Um, but yeah, this song is a remix of my idol song. So of course it has to be the best song, best remix ever. But what I'm trying to say is at some point I gotta learn how to just let it go and just acknowledge the fact that no matter how much I tweak this, it'll always sound wrong and just move on. But I'll still keep tweaking this thing because, man, I just can't stand it's not sounding the way that I want it to sound. Okay, first of all, this thing is a bit too loud. I understand what you're saying. It takes me forever to make something perfect, but it's never perfect. Yeah, it'll never be. In fact, sometimes I need to stop talking because I don't think what I say is really interesting, but I really want to say this. Like, I listened to my old stuff from years ago that I spent like 100 hours on. And back then, I was like, dude, I need this thing to sound perfect. And that now I listen to stuff that I made like years ago, like, and I realized just how bad it is. And I'm like, dude, why did you spend 100 hours on it and it still sounds bad? Why don't you just make like 5 songs instead of one? That way you'll learn much quicker, and you're gonna progress much faster. You made 5 songs instead of one. But like for some other people, I think it's the opposite thing. Like I've seen some producers I'm not gonna name, by the way, that made music for like 20 years and they still sound like mediocre after 20 years. It's like they never kind of get super good, even after like decades. I think that's another uh, that's like another extreme where like they're not really preoccupied with getting better at making music. They just make stuff. Um, but yeah, even after like 20 years, they're still kind of mediocre, and it's like they don't really get better that much. Um, so you need, I think there's a balance between making music and trying to get better and trying to be like making your best song every single time. And oftentimes it'll overwhelm you if you do that. Like if you want your every single new song that you make, if you want it to be the best song that you've ever made, then you're gonna get like first of all you're gonna feel a lot of pressure, uh, and you're gonna get a lot more emotionally involved in your music, especially when it doesn't sound the way you want it to sound. And it'll take forever for you to finish the song because you're never like you're never satisfied with how it sounds. And on another extreme edge of the spectrum, uh, some people just don't care. You know, they just take like a few loops. And this is really common in like hip hop production circles where you can have like a guy doing hip hop for like 20 years, and even after 20 years, it's still a garbage hip hop. You know, they still make like garbage hip hop trap beats. Um, but there's a line, you know, there's a balance in between where you feel enough pressure to get better, but you don't always give yourself like the craziest um, requirements or the craziest. Uh, Man, I can't talk today. I just can't find words. Like you're not giving yourself the craziest requirements. Really, there's another word for that. Anyways, like you're not trying to kill yourself every time you make something that doesn't sound exactly perfect. Um, okay, you're doing an amazing job. Just keep going. If you keep going and never give up, you'll make something that exactly what you want. It just takes time to make something perfect. Yeah, that's perfectly true. Thanks for the appreciation. Okay, now for this beat, I've tried like 50 things and none of them work. But now I have an idea where I think the second, so I'll divide this beat in two, and the second little thing should be a kind of sound that's similar to this, similar to that, or that. Should be a sound that's similar to that. So let's find a new sound because I don't want to use the same sound. Oh, that's a good sound. I always try to help motivate and support everyone. We need more people like you in our world. Like we need more people just exactly like you. Uh, okay. By the way, I have a question. So, like, what makes you guys watch my stream? Because, like, I don't have the most interesting stream and the most insightful stream. Like, why don't you guys watch Skrillex or Virtual Riot or something? Uh, it makes me happy the fact that people are watching this, but I want to know like why me and not somebody else? And also, what other stuff besides this would you guys want to watch? Like, what kind of content do you want to see? And I'll make it. Oh shit. Actually, your video is on my main page, so I was curious in here. Oh, that's good. I wonder why YouTube would put like a stream or a video that has like no views on your main page. 'Cause my videos have like 0 views. It I, it's crazy. Like it's crazy how little views I have on my videos. And maybe here we need something that's contrasting. Oh, by the way, did I show you guys how to make this kind of sound? So all you have to do is to set this thing to noise, and there you go. You can make this kind of sound. I just realized that this sound is not even in the right key. It's not even the right key. What's the key, man? I keep forgetting the key. I love how all the sounds make something. Yeah, that's what makes dubstep so interesting. Because dubstep is like peak sound design. Um, you can, you can use like a bunch of loops for house or trap, with that kind of stuff. But for dubstep, you actually need to go out and do your own sound design. Unless you're using a bunch of sample packs. I don't use any sample packs because I don't have any money. That just is so freaking awesome. What? What is freaking awesome? I mean, thanks. But what thing was freaking awesome? That the sound, or something else? Because I realized that this sound was not even in the right key of this song, not even in the key, which is why I pitched it. I'm still not fully convinced. Let's try a harmer. When you changed the key, it made it sound so awesome. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Okay. This sound. Now it sounds like when you're hitting a metal thing. When you're doing like when you're a blacksmith, you're hitting like a thing. Because this thing has this phaser thing going on. Wait, is that even the right octave? No, not flat hat. Oh, wait. I just want like a percussive sound to put here to see if it works. If it doesn't work, then I'll change it to another thing. Okay, yeah, it's not this. I don't think it's the right execution, but it could be the right idea. Wait, it says DOS suspended processing. Oh shit. I have no idea what this is. Probably not something good. Wait, is it work? Okay, yeah, there's no more DOS suspend. Yo, bro, WSG. What does WSG mean? First of all, hi. Welcome to the live stream. Not punching enough. What's so good? Oh, okay. This is the same song as the Making Dubstep Alone at Night you stream. Yeah, it is the same song. In fact, I'll probably play the song start to finish now, just to give you a refresher. And also, for some reason, when I've streamed that Making Dubstep Alone at Night, there was like nobody watching. But then somehow afterwards, the video got 1,000 views. I have no idea. Like when I was streaming, there's nobody watching it. Um, and then like 1,000 people watch the replay. I got it. Oh, what is FYP? I'm really bad with acronyms. Oh, thanks for the appreciation, man. yeah, that's about what we have. Wow, there's a lot of comments. You've done a lot. Oh man, I can MROE a lot more. Oh, that's a typo. That's a typo. I thought it was another new like abbreviation or something. I love this Geometry Dash peak time vibes. Man, I miss Geometry Dash so much. I missed the pre 2.0 Geometry Dash. I quit Geometry Dash after 2.0 because I couldn't understand how the game works anymore. Man, thanks for the appreciation. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. Um, that's a lot more. Yeah, yeah. In 2 days, I was not gonna stream today because I'm not feeling very well. Um, but I said, man, I need to stream because I need to like follow up. You post your music online? Yes, I do. In fact, right in the description of um, this stream, you can find the link to my Spotify and my SoundCloud, and also my Instagram. But Instagram, you don't have to follow me on it. It's like a bunch of like shit posting. Wait, let me see. This sound is just not fully convinced. Okay, the impression. Get the fuck out. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, bro. Oh shit, you're huge. No, I'm not huge. In fact, there's barely anybody who knows me. Okay, keep this sound to be punchy. Alright, one way to do it is by using transient processor. Oh shit, now it's clipping so hard. Need to then give it a limiter. Also, like, just wait, which one is it? Oh. Uh, promise to be huge. Oh, I hope. I hope so. I would hope. I actually hope that I can. I'm not. I mean, not huge because we have to be realistic. But I do hope that I can get a following. And by the way, you guys are like, if I make it big, which is a big if, you guys are like my, my first fans. Okay. Um, I feel like this sound is a bit too phasey. Like Porter Robinson. Oh shit! If I make it that big, I can probably retire. Man, I love the enthusiasm. Until McDonough accepts my acting. Oh yeah, that's it's actually not a joke. It's like it's not completely ironic. There's a sliver of truth in that because if I can't make music from producing, I'm gonna need to go and find a job at a fast food. And there's like the McDonald's right beside my home is hiring, and if I can't start making money, I'm gonna have to go there and serve fries and flip burgers. Still not fully convinced by this sound. Maybe it's too panned. Man, whatever, man, whatever. So what have we done today? Have you ever thought about an online job, work from home? I have. In fact, I've done it. I worked in a call center or when I was in university, and it wasn't good, but it wasn't backbreaking. It wasn't like working at Burger King, which I remember so vividly. When I worked at Burger King, horrible. You get paid nothing. There's no benefits, and you constantly have to deal with like assholes. And the manager is also an asshole. Yeah. But I did work in a call center, um, remote, and it wasn't very good either. But it wasn't like suffering. Um, Well, you can get some music production, like online jobs like freelance. Oh, trust me, I've done it. I've done it. And you know what? There's like no opening. There are no job openings. A lot of new up and coming games people are making music, and sometimes you uh just all right. I went to music school. I just finished my last semester, and the employment rate. By the way, I studied composition. The employment rate is like in the single digits, and nobody has a job in like music production. They either teach or do something else, like something completely unrelated to me. These are like the only two things. And they teach like piano or like some kind of performance, not music production, because nobody wants to learn music production. Um, so it's like even in music, and even in teaching, they're not teaching like composition. They're teaching uh, like piano, which I can't play the piano, so I can't teach. I can't teach any instrument. I know heard of Clair Obscur Expedition. Yeah, I've heard of that. I'm I'm 16, still trying to decide I'm going to enjoy production, some DJing, but thinking of going down music. The music route is not a pleasant route. Not a pleasant route. I'm 8 years older than you, and I can tell you that from my experience, Passion doesn't pay the bills. That's all I have to say. Okay, yeah, I don't think this thing's working, so I'll just mute this. Passion doesn't pay the bill would be a heart pre-drop vocal. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll probably do that next time. Yeah, you know what? I think that's a good idea. You saying that, then dropping this crazy ass beat. Well, I'm dropping this beat, but look at how much money it has made me. In fact, it's in the negatives. The negatives. I had to pay to get these VSTs. So like, there's like, it's a negative investment. I feel like these notes are, they need some octave doubling. And the same goes for this. I mean, shit, you're still young and at least you can not do. I'm not sure if 99% of people can't do this. There's so many talented people that you have never seen before because they have like 20 listens on their songs and they're talented as fuck. Why is it doing that kind of weird overblowing thing? I guess you can't really hear it, so it doesn't matter. That's like, what can I double at the octave? Like, what can I octave? Alright. Okay, let's add the bells. Uh, because I want like everyone to play this melody. It's adding a lot of elements into part of your production. And oh yeah, I get rid of stuff all the time. In fact, look at how much stuff I've gotten rid of in this song. All of this. Oh wait, that's not the all of this. These are all stuff that I got rid of. Because oh yeah, including these. That's more stuff. And all the stuff here that are muted. Like you see these muted stuff? Like all these muted stuff. These are stuff that I got rid of. Because they didn't work. Yeah, there's sadly a lot of luck involved, not just yeah, it's true. In fact, uh, there's one guy that I know. He's a fantastic producer, but like his song just randomly blew up, and he makes like 300 euros a month. He's from Europe. So yeah, like sometimes just randomly blow up. I'd love to randomly blow up too, but man, uh, like all right, let's take a tiny little break from this, and I need to show you guys this because it's so pathetic. All right, let's take a look at my SoundCloud. So look at my songs. This song has 14 plays. Yeah, like 14 plays. These three, oh yeah, these three are they're um they're like private things. This thing has 26, 32, 33. And by the way, every single one of these songs took me like more than 100 hours. Uh 35. Like you get the idea like I it's not happening. By the time I release this, it'll probably have like 20 views. What's your PC specs? My PC specs are I'm using Ryzen 7, uh, and I have 32 gigs of RAM. These are my specs. Oh, your YouTube vid blew it like algorithm wants stuff always changing. I wouldn't say my YouTube vid blew up. I wouldn't say it blew up. Like when I say blowing up, I mean like 100,000 views. Like that would be blowing up. 1,000 views, that's nowhere near blowing up. I'm planning to assemble a new computer because mine can't handle big projects anymore. Now that RAM prices and other stuff skyrocketed, I don't think it's possible anymore. Have they skyrocketed? Like, how much have they skyrocketed? Because I was planning on getting a better CPU. Have Dubstep. Oh yeah, that's like 10 years ago when I played piano. I lost all my piano playing skills. I played Geometry Dash music. I probably should have deleted these because that's not what my channel is about anymore. Okay, I need this. I want this part to have a punchier bass. Oh, this bass could work. What if I just got like a tiny little beginning of the bass? Nah, that's too crazy. It's too crazy. This? Oh, wait. It's not a unique pattern. I need to make it unique. Then it'll change everything. These are reselling sites. Just finding. Okay, good night. Have a good day. I loved meeting you. Conversation that we had. Look at this sign. It's progress. It definitely go fairly big. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. By the way, I need to show you guys how I did this. Like this sound. So basically, all you have to do is you just take a bunch of sounds and group them into a bus, and then there's a growth speed thing you can put on it. And this thing is called glitch, and as you can see, it has like a glitchy motion. And when you need this thing, you just turn up this mix. So like here, I have this mix level turned on. Oh, just for this bar. Oh shit. Just for this bar. And when you need it, you turn it up, and when you don't need it anymore, you just turn it back down. So if you take a look at the list of growth speeds, I'm just selectively using these different growth speeds. And what do you have in mind when you're doing the mixing process, or just processing any sound? Man, mixing this would be a nightmare. I didn't even start actually mixing this. Look at how much stuff I have. Look at how much stuff. Imagine mixing. So what I do is that I'll probably just not mix it, because I don't even know which one is which. So I'll probably just master this thing and just you know call it a day. And when you're processing any sound, I usually it depends. If I have a sound in mind, sometimes I have this kind of, because I used to do sound design for film and even for a game, which didn't actually get released. But I did the sound design, and sometimes I have this idea in my mind, and I try to replicate that idea with different effects and stuff. And sometimes I'm just whatever, man, I'll just do whatever I want, and sometimes it sounds like garbage. Sometimes it sounds good. And also, just get a bunch of free sound effects. So, if I click on this, I have this library called sound effects, and there's this thing called Sonus library. You can just search Sonus library. Let me see. It's 232 gigabytes of free sound effects. They have all these crazy sound effects. Cocoa Chocolate Factory. You have all these sounds. And sometimes you're just alright, I want a kind of sometimes you have an idea I want a metallic sound. So you're gonna search metal. in the library, and then it'll, a few sounds will come out, and you can just use them. You take the sound and then you maybe pitch them up and down or EQ them or whatever. Look at how everything's organized as hell. No, it's not organized. Nothing is organized. No, nothing is organized. In fact, this is the strings. So, like some people, they have like the strings just in like track 5, and track 6 is just the basses, or track 7 just the melody and stuff. But for me, like the strings, here I have strings here, and then I have strings suddenly over here, and then strings over here, and strings over here. Like there's no coherence. Definitely, you should set up a Discord server. Yeah, I need to look into that. You can add. By the way, this is my Discord. You want to add me? I need to figure out how to do that. But in the meantime, you can add me, and we can be friends on Discord. You want to do that? But yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. Apparently, you have to pay to set up a server. I could be wrong. Is that serum? Which there's so much stuff going on. Which sound? Oh, I should probably. I should probably. There's no way to like isolate. But yeah, main color based thing. Oh, this thing. Is it? Is that what you're talking about? This is not. This is not serum. This is armor. So all you have to do is to go here and select noise. That's it. It's like all you have to do. And I'm changing the filter frequency and the prism. Yeah, Harmor is insane, dude. I can't believe this is like a stock plugin. In fact, like, I use a lot of stock stuff. As you can see, like, I have, by the way, like, all the effects are stock. And Toxic Biohazard. Yeah, like, by itself, it kind of sounds ass. But in the overall mix, it's okay. And this is harmless. This. I don't know why it's so short. Yeah, this is harmless. Oh no, this is not. It's not harmless. It's armor. And iron pad. Let me show you this. Like it has like a weird sound to it. Kind of sounds metallic. This is made with EMS. And what I'm doing is that I'm setting it to RM, and I'm controlling the sine, like the pitch of the sine wave. So basically, let me demonstrate this. So let's say I have a chord. It kind of has like this digital sound to it. And then this thing goes to the mixer, which is 59. And it goes through this thing called Convolver, which is a convolution plugin. And it has a metal thing in it. And what it does is that it gives the sound the metallic tone. It kind of sounds metallic. That's why I call it Iron Pad. But yeah, like these are all stock. Wait, what's that? Oh, this is not stock. This is a sample. But yeah, like I use a lot of stock stuff. Citrus. Oh, you should wait. Have you watched my Citrus versus Harbor battle? Needs a metal pipe falling sound effect. Metal pipe falling. What kind of sound does that? I'm new. Oh yeah, I need to show you the Citrus versus Harbor thing. In fact, you know what? I'll just show you uh in my file browser. Oh man, I hate. It's like a battle that I made between Citrus and Harbor, and it took me like 150 hours or something to make this. Like I did the music production and the composition and the sound design. It was that little chip tune. In fact, if you go like at some point there's dubstep. It's like an epic battle between the two synths. You can find you can find the video on my channel. So that it gives me more views because that video has guess how many views this video has. And then there's a good part after that, which is the last round. But I'm not gonna play it now because I don't want to spoil the video. But there's something good happening at the end. Okay. But yeah, it's like a battle between the two synths where I. By the way, in the video description, you can find the FLP download of this thing with all of the presets that I've made. You can download that entire thing for free. Because, like, why not? Okay, I need to keep. But you said a metallic pipe falling sound. What kind of sound is that? Let's see. Let's see if Sonus library. Oh, why is it lagging? Oh shit. I don't even use this line. For free, it shouldn't be free. I mean, if you look at the amount of views that that video has, that's not a lot of people getting this stuff for free. So it doesn't really bother. And then like if I, would you actually pay like $5 for that? I don't think so. So I'm like, fuck it, give it out for free. Uh, pipe. Let's just fake pipe. Oh, that's the water backpipe. These are not pipes. Oh, that's the sound that you're talking about. Pipe drop. I'm not sure where I should put this. How old are you, by the way, and how long have you been making dolls for? Okay. How old do you think I am? How old do I sound? Imagine like you play this right before the drop. Like it just goes silent. And then like there's this sound. Like imagine that. And then there's the drop afterward. That would be like so funny. 21, 22, no, I'm 24. I've been making music for 10 years. Yeah. Okay, I think we need a kind of. I feel like the re-space should be stronger. What if we had like an octave? Oh, it's set to mono. Yeah, fuck it. Let's have an octave. Alright, so I have this. Alright, so this part, this first half is full of basses. And I'm not sure what to do for the second half. Oh, yeah, there's a brass thing going on. I think I should keep the brass thing. It's interesting. But also, I'm thinking maybe like I'm gonna have some bass sounds in here. And here I'm gonna have some like orchestral stuff. Orchestral dubstep, yeah, but not in the style of Extruller. Because he's like the first guy who really pioneered orchestral dubstep. But I don't think my orchestral dubstep sounds like Xtriller. Yeah, I think it sounds too 85. It needs to sound less 85. Oh, there's one sound that I had. I can't find it. But yeah, it does sound 85. In fact, it sounds too 85. But I hope that with the introduction of like orchestral elements, it sounds less 85. Because I feel like this part, I don't think you're gonna hear that in an 85 sound. I mean song. Like this. Okay, first of all, be a bit too much. Man, I'm out of ideas and my brain isn't working today because I'm not feeling very well. But this part, okay. Let me see. So I want that after the drop, I want a part where it doesn't sound, where it sounds maybe more similar to this. Yeah, well, it sounds kind of similar to that, but not exactly the same. Mm. That's my favorite part at the moment. Thanks. Thank you so much. Man, this part. All right. Like this part is made up of so much stuff. That's like the wind. Yeah. Uh oh wait, why is it doing tremolo? Like that's like the orchestral part of this thing. Have you got any inspirations? If so, which musicians do you look up to? I look up to a lot of musicians. John Powell. John Powell. Okay. I love John Powell for the fact that he made um Lord of the Rings. Oh no wait no not Lord of the Rings. How to Train a Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon. Lord of the Rings is written by Howard Shore. Um, but I also hate John Powell because he fuck dude, this guy. He's too white. Like when he scored for Kung Fu Panda, I'm like I was expecting like more Chinese stuff, right? But it's just like full on Western classical like orchestral stuff for Kung Fu Panda. I'm like, dude, especially if you go if you go and watch Kung Fu Panda again, just pay attention to uh when they fight the Tai Long, and it's just like full on classical Western music. So yeah, this guy's clearly fucking good. Like John Powell, he's like fucking good, but also like he's good for like very Western stuff and very white stuff. But honestly, like this part, I don't think this sounds very much like John Powell. My inspiration would be like, all right, Hans Zimmer. He's a great inspiration. AU5, some Japanese guys, including, yeah, I'm probably gonna say a lot of names that you don't know, but there's a guy called Camellia, and there's a guy called Sakuzu, and there's also Joe Hisaishi, who did the music for Studio Ghibli, and also Chinese music too. Like there's a Chinese man called Liu Huan. His music is insane. Uh, and who else? Like there's so many different things, and then there's also like different cultures. I listen to, believe it or not, I listen to Arabic violin playing, and dude, if you haven't listened to Arabic violin, you have to listen to Arabic violin. It's insane, and also Indian violin. And yeah, if we add in this, the violin. And the horn. Do you play any instruments? Nope. Don't ask me to play anything. I don't play any of these instruments. Okay. I don't play the flute. I don't play the violin. I don't play any of these. I don't play any instrument. What content library do you use? I use zero content libraries. None of these are content. Alright, I'll show you what these are. So there's this. This. Yeah, this is not content. And violin, which I call fiddle because I love Irish stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of reverb because you need a lot of reverb to tie all that together. I wonder if you have any MIDI keyboard or stuff. No, I don't have any MIDI keyboard. In fact, I'm using the alphabetic keyboard to do stuff. FL is perfect to work with MIDI. Yeah, FL is pretty good. If you want live stuff, then Ableton is really it's like designed for live. That's why it's called Ableton Live. But I don't do anything live. Man, why does it do tremolo? Yeah, these strings. By the way, just look at my CPU. Okay. All right, now my CPU is at 20 something. As soon as 10 doesn't CPU, and then as soon as I start playing the strings, it's like it fucking fucks my CPU. It's because these things are all synths. Okay, these are synthesizers. Oh yeah, it has no sound. Of course it has. What's the main idea to compose this? This is, as I said, this is a remix of AU5 song. It's this song. All right, let me show you this one. So yeah, that's the melody from AU5 song. I took that melody and I did this. Yeah, like if you can listen, if you can hear this horn part. It's literally the same as this melody. Yeah, so it's a remix of AU5 song. That's what this song is. So of course, I know the key already. It's an E. That's the original key. And also the chords. I know the chords because I'm using the same chords as AU5, with slight variations. Like this part is I didn't use the same chord. Yeah, I didn't use the same key. This is the same chord. Yeah. Did you build these available patches, or are they available? I built these patches. In fact, this is not even the final version of the patch. The real final version of the patch is much better than this, because you get to be able to control every single player in the orchestra. And you can be like, all right, this violin player does this. This other violin player sitting next to that player does something else. You can do that. But yeah, it's a yeah, and I knew the melody already. So the melody is this. So that's this melody. Yeah, this is a counter melody I did. So this is not part of the original. And then yeah, here the chord is different. What are these chords? I can't even tell what these chords are. So it's E major, which then goes to D major, which is the Mixolydian mode of E major, and then back to E major. And then this is, I don't even know what this chord is. Probably something, oh, this is B minor chord. B minor, which is also the Mixolydian chord of E. And then I do this, and then I took the same counter melody. But this is this. Yeah, I like, when it's in the 85 song, it sounds super futuristic and super neon, cyberpunk, sci-fi. And in this remix, it sounds like very fantasy and ancient, which is the vibe that I'm like, 85 probably didn't expect somebody else to use that and turn it into something else. I'll head to bed soon. It was fun to watch. Oh, hope you can set up a Discord. Okay. Good night. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'll definitely set up a Discord. A Discord. Uh, I think, yeah, I'll probably leave in like 10 minutes too, answering a bit of questions. What that orchestral part sounds like something from Ori and Blind Forest. I heard that name before. Reminds me of something. Ori and the. Is that like an anime? Like cartoon? Wait, hold on a second. Lots of woodwind. Yeah, the problem with woodwinds is that you can't hear them. Like if you've ever gone to an orchestra, like a real orchestra concert, and you listen to when everybody's blasting their instrument, you can't hear the woodwinds. So this is why I only have the woodwinds doing like trills. Like that's what the woodwinds are good at. Like these runs. Like this sounds so Studio Ghibli. Or like Disney or something. Wait, how to build these woodwinds? What do you mean how to build these woodwinds? Like how to do the patch? Or how to write for woodwind? In this case, well, each color is a individual woodwind player. So each color, if you want to be able to do that, you go here and then you use this VFX color mapper, which allows you to set every color to a single thing, to a different uh, individual like synth or instrument. So in this case, every color goes to a different instrument. So the white thing is the piccolo, the yellow thing is the flute, and that's oboe number one, oboe number two, and then clarinet, and second clarinet. And the blue thing is the bassoon, and the brown thing is the lower bassoon, the contrabassoon. So in this case, you can have everything in the same track. So you can have everything in the same track. And then this automation thing, I've set it up so that this one automation controls the expression of all the different woodwinds. So everybody is controlled by the same automation. Yeah. And they kind of just stop playing at some point. That's what you do when you have a decrescendo. You just these things you just check out one by one. That's how you do a decrescendo in an orchestra. The same thing goes same thing applies here. Each color is a different thing. So that's violin 2. This is also violin 2, but it's the second half of violin 2. These are violas, and that's cello, and that's double bass. So you can have all of them. You can have all of the different string things playing in the same channel or at the same pattern. Yeah, that's how you set it up. I'll probably, you know what? I'll probably take like a few more questions, and I'll just leave, go to bed. What the hell is? Oh yeah, that's the piano sketch that I had. Yeah, like when before I do the orchestra thing, I need to use the piano to make a little sketch first. Yeah, that's the piano sketch for this part. Yeah, it's not even the right place. Like right place should be here. I don't know why it's like over here or something. But that's how I function. Um, yeah, and also saxophone. Yeah, by the way, this thing is a saxophone if you didn't know. Yeah, that was a saxophone. Um, yeah, this is the library. It's called a Crotel. This is the Vienna. That's just what it is. SWAM is needed. Oh my god, yeah, it is. But you have to make sure that your computer can actually run it. Because, oh my god, dude, SWAM takes up so much CPU. It's insane. You know what? In order to run this project, I need it to go here and set the time settings here to 24 PPQ. Because the default is 96, and it'll fucking crash the project. So I need to put it to 24. This is why I can't zoom in any further than this. Which is actually not, like, this is not a big zoom. I can't zoom any further than this. Did you do the patcher thing? Yes, I did. I did the patcher thing. By the way, here I have this patcher that I put on every single master. It essentially allows you to not clip It's like it's like having a limiter on your song, but there's you can't hear the limiting. It's like you can't like let's do a little experiment. So we have this song by 85 here. And it's like you can boost the volume up and it's not gonna clip. And then like there's it's there you don't hear much distortion. You don't hear clipping, you don't hear like a lot of compression. So it's like a smart limiter. I can give this thing away for free if you want. Like there's only two knobs. You don't even have to turn them. You just leave them where they are. You can do it like this in Ableton Rack, and then yeah, you can use CC control. All of my favorite producers use Ableton. None of them use FLC. What else is interesting? Oh yeah, by the way, um, if you guys want to make like ambient music, okay, all you have to do is take a bunch of ambient samples, like these samples. Like take all these samples, and it, yeah, just all of these samples. It doesn't even matter if they're like if they have conflicting frequencies. It doesn't matter. Just take all these samples and dub them, and the result is an ambient thing. And just remove all of the melodic things, and you can hear for yourself. It sounds fucking huge. All you have to do is just take a bunch of stuff, pitch them to the same key. Some of them play the root note, some of them play the fifth, and then you got yourself an ambient track. That's how you do it. I think that's about it. Uh, I'll probably, I'll probably leave. I'm sorry if today's stream wasn't as productive as yesterday's or the day before, but today I'm really tired. I'm not feeling very well physically. So I guess not much stuff I can do. But I appreciate the fact that there's so many of you watching this, despite me being an absolute nobody. But yeah, I think it's about time for me to stop streaming and go to bed. So, peace. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Did you work in a game as a composer? I did, and then the game didn't even get released. I can talk about it next time. I can show you the stuff that I made for that game. But yeah, it did not end up getting released. Um, I also did sound design for games, mostly game prototypes. But yeah, it was pretty fun streaming today. Love you guys. Peace.